Sideshow Collectibles, I think you are freaking geniuses. Absolutely freaking geniuses. Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and today I want to talk about and give some praise to Sideshow, who I think is doing phenomenal work. Some of their best work, quite frankly, especially for the price point that we're seeing in 2024. In a year where we're seeing a lot of collectors drop out, or being priced out or spaced out, Sideshow Collectibles, in my opinion, continues to deliver really great products. And one thing that I've been most specifically excited about is these quarter scale dioramas. Over the years, Sideshow Collectibles has done a lot of really great dioramas, but usually they are 1/5 scale, which is great, but it's not the scale that I like to collect. And I think most of you watching this probably more than likely collect premium formats or larger, although some of you might collect 10 scale and other things like that. Now, what I'm really impressed with is, again, the fact that they are taking things to the next level. I have heard from various sources that Sideshow artists were recently, within the last year or so, kind of given a little bit more of a looser leash, I guess, so to speak, a little bit more artistic freedom. And I think it's showing. I think we're seeing a lot of really cool ideas, very dynamic ideas that we've never seen from Sideshow before. And of course, recently we had the Batman vs. Joker diorama, which I believe is the very first ever quarter scale piece that's ever been done like that, because again, usually they're smaller scale. The fact that you have two premium formats, two quarter scales together on one base from two different artists working on it and multiple other people working on it, designers and whatnot, but it's really exciting, and especially that it's just slightly over $1,000. So I think it was $1,050 if I remember correctly. Well, now we're getting a speedball one. Sorry about that, guys. My door was beeping at me. But yeah, we're getting this speedball piece from Sideshow. And this is a Marvel piece. It is Wolverine and Colossus, I believe. And it is really fun. And it's now going to be available in two different scales, 5th scale and quarter scale. Now, the 5th scale, of course, it has just the comic book behind it. But I love the art direction on that piece. We saw it teased in the 12 Days of Sideshow. I was impressed with it then, and I'm even more impressed with it now. And the fact that they're offering that, but then also a quarter scale version, that was a big surprise for me. I did not see that coming. We actually just talked about it on Rogue's Gallery recently that people were saying, I wish it was quarter scale. Well, Sideshow did it. They are doing a quarter scale diorama. So I think it is very, very smart business-wise for them, okay? So if you're spending $800 or $700, $800 on a premium format, you get the figure and the base, right? Okay, the figure and the base. But for a little bit more, you're getting an extra figure, a more dynamic base. It's smart business. A lot of you watching really like 3rd scale. I'm a giant 3rd scale collector, although 3rd scale prices have skyrocketed. We're, $2,000 shipped for most of these things. I love 3rd scale. It has such presence. But now that Sideshow is doing these larger dioramas, and Prime 1 is doing them also in quarter scale, but now that Sideshow is, that's really exciting because it gives, these are 30 inches tall, 32 inches tall. And so they're giving the presence of a 3rd scale at a quarter scale price. That is exciting. Well, even though the quarter scale price is now for the dioramas are what the 3rd scales used to be, right? But I think it's really smart. I really like the art direction. I really like what they've been doing overall. Especially, I'm a DC guy, so the Batgirl with Clayface and the newer Joker, and there's just so many great things that Sideshow is doing. Their sculptors are phenomenal. They've kind of held on to top talent. I think of Martine Canale. I think of Daniel Bell. Mark Newman just recently posted that he's going to be going back to Sideshow and doing some projects. Steve Lord. There's so many amazing sculptors. Maria is a phenomenal sculptor that Sideshow's been using. Panfilova. Just really top tier talent. And it shows. And again, it shows that they are allowing some freedom. So I want to tip my hat to Tom and everybody else at Sideshow that is allowing for that to happen, because it is clear that although the art direction at Sideshow has been great over the years, especially I think I think of like the Dave Igo years and things like that. I love what they've done, but it is also really cool to see them allow a little bit more freedom in what they're doing. So I'm very excited. I hope that this is something that continues. Imagine, like, Sideshow, that Batman Catwoman that you did, please do it in quarter scale. I think so many people would buy that because there's so many quarter scale collectors out there still, and it might bring the people back. And you already have the sculpt done, right? Make it maybe like a low edition size or something. But I'm curious as to what you guys think about these dioramas. Are you interested in them? I think they're really fun, and I think they're really great. They have a great presence, great price point, and they're dynamic. And it really, it opens up so many possibilities of verses. Batman versus Penguin, Batman versus Killer Croc, Batman versus, whatever, Spider-Man versus, Hobgoblin or whatever. Like, the possibilities of these statues are endless. I love the thought. I love the idea. And to me, it's something I feel like could kickstart the hobby. I look at Tweeterhead, what they're doing with their bus. I think that could kickstart the hobby going into 2025. I think they're onto something, guys. I really do. At quarter scale, let me know your thoughts for sure, because I'm excited. I have passion for this. You guys know I do, and I know you have passion for this too. Let's get this passion and this fuel going again. Again, if Sideshow can continue to keep the prices pretty darn reasonable, I know that $1,000 is a lot of money, but if it's something that you have available to you, and you've paid for your groceries, you've paid for your car payment, but if you have a little extra cash and want to treat yourself, I'm really impressed with what Sideshow's been doing. But again, let me know your thoughts if you feel the same as me, because I just think it's awesome. I really like what they've been doing lately with their premium formats, with their just overall art direction. I'm impressed. I'm a fan. And again, just let me know what you guys think. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. I was going to do a car side chat, but obviously there was sun shining in on it. I couldn't even see. So I thought, hey, I'll just come out here, talk to you guys here in the natural daylight. It's kind of nice. So anyway, I love that it's becoming spring. The weather's starting to be nicer out. I love this time of year, guys. Let me know what you think about just everything. Let me know. Keep me posted. It's great talking with you guys as always. Continue to be good to yourself. Treat yourself well. Treat your neighbor well. And just remember to have some patience and kindness for people. It's what the world needs right now. Love you guys. See you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.